Connect with Dominica May. It is my birthday today. So I am going to be continuing working on the Home Alone Lego set just to show off where I got up to last time. Whoa, this is where I'm at. So it's getting along a fair bit. I've done 2 stories. So today we'll see how much I can get done of the roof. I'm up to section 17 as of here. Bag 17. This is what it's going to look like at the end of bag 17. So it's just the base of the roof or the attic. And then once the roof is done, that's what it's going to look like. So we'll see how much I can get done today. I should be joined by a friend shortly. He had some other things he needed to take care of first. So he said, go ahead and get started. So that's what I'm going to do. Until he joins me, I'm going to have the Lego up on the main screen here. Okay, this one. There we go. Nope. Nothing important there. This is a long one. And this. Oops. It falls apart. It falls apart. Ooh, that's the room for the staircase. Oh, upside down. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what's it going to look like. No, I was supposed to do this underneath. It's fine. I figured out what to do without looking at those instructions. Put those instructions on the top, Lego. Put them on the top. Ooh, 4. One more red. Feel free to drop any comments or questions in the chat. I do periodically look up and check them. People texting me while I'm streaming. Okay, there's nothing I have to look at right now. It's Zach. He's joining us. I'm already live, Zach. I can't hear you though. Let's flip to here. You got a microphone? That's not you sending me a message, is it? Oh, somebody else. That's okay. Not even a birthday related message. How disappointing.
What's going on?
I can hear you.
But I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Oh, yay.
But you can hear me now for sure.
Yes, I can.
Oh, that took a while. Oh my goodness.
What was going on? Was it the microphone not getting detected or what?
Yes, I do apologize for my shoddy setup right now. But
That's all right.
the study room is being used at the moment for some production work.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
Uh-huh.
That's okay.
Yeah, and then I do apologize as well for my tardiness. It's not because it's Malaysian timing, but
No, it's all right. I ended up receiving a call right at like just after you messaged me saying that you were running behind. So it meant that I could take that call before I started streaming.
Okay. Things work out as they should.
Yes.
Was it an important phone call? Anything?
It was I don't know how to describe my lover. I'm not in a relationship with the person wishing me happy birthday. So
was he gonna do that? This is your birthday present. Flap, 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 flap.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. I wasn't expecting a call. It was just more like, hey, I'm calling because I'm available and I want to wish you happy birthday. He couldn't even hear me either. So there's a lot of that going around.
What? Why? He couldn't hear you? Why?
I don't know. For some reason, his phone was not hearing me.
Well, San Francisco and their coverage.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what term to actually use to describe this person. We're not involved. It's just a friend who
yes. With benefits, yes.
Sends me dirty messages. We're not in the same city or anything, so it's not like we're doing anything. Yeah. So what have you been up to? You had a lot of shows.
Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you. Thank you. My eyes were at the screen so I could see it. Looking down at you. Did you make sure that I was actually looking at the screen?
Yes. So yes, you were asking me before.
Yeah, how did your shows go this past weekend? I know you had a lot on.
Yeah, so I had 3 shows over 2 days, 2 night shows, and a matinee.
Hmm.
Yeah, I felt like a working comedian again.
I bet.
So the night shows, it was staged at this new rooftop bar at a hotel, like in town.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it had all the views and everything.
Was it,
But
so it was outdoors?
no, it was
Indoors, but
indoors
rooftop.
with the option to go out
Ah,
because
nice.
because everybody would go out to smoke and stuff.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. It was just the first night was just like wow. It felt like um my first year in comedy because that time we just did any bar that would just have us
Mhm.
and give us a stage to perform, but nobody cared about stand-up comedy.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That's what it was like when I started in Malaysia.
So the thing about this one is the thing about this one is it's a fancy bar, so everybody in order to get access to this bar you need to make reservations, and
Mm.
then when they made reservations and say, hey, we have a comedy show. And it's like we don't really much care about the comedy show, but we just want a fucking table, right? So
Mm.
they make the reservations and then they just show up late.
Oh no. Walk in
And then
during
we
the show?
yes, and as comedians, we acknowledge them. And
Of
then it's like,
course.
hey, great timing, guys. Any of you guys have can I get you guys something like a watch?
Yep, 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 yep.
uh, and then they'd be like, ha, 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 okay, whatever. And then started like, ordering drinks and being loud. And it was
I
just,
I remember being pissed off at that kind of audience at Zook. Um, we'd get a
mm,
lot of people who would talk during those Zook Timeout KL shows
yeah.
sometimes, and it'd be really annoying.
Mm.
It
No,
was
the
like,
most annoying
like,
thing is,
go ahead.
sorry. No, the most annoying thing for me would be like, they come to, hey, when's your show lah? When are you performing? You're a comedian. I want to see you. And then you're like, hey, come to the show. Yeah, yeah.
And then they don't come. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's common here for improv as well. So that happens everywhere. But I get it. I just you kind of get to the point where you just like don't say that unless you actually mean it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to share it with you. Uh, pay attention to my Facebook, and then you can find out what's
Yeah.
happening.
So when was the show? Yeah. Follow me on Instagram, bitch.
It's like I don't have the time to like tell everyone individually and remember everyone individually who has said that they want to come see a show.
Okay.
Right? It's just,
I was like,
especially when most of the time they don't actually mean it.
it's just like polite banter. Like, don't give me
Right,
that polite banter. Just,
right.
just.
Yep. I don't care for polite banter. I want to know the truth. Like, if you don't give a shit, you don't give a shit. It's fine. Right? Like, you don't have to enjoy everything that your friends do. Like, just be honest and don't make shit up. Which is funny because making shit up is what improv is all about. But
Yeah. uh, but
yeah,
how's your week?
ugh,
Oh, Earth.
flat, boring, lonely. Thanksgiving is rough when you're not like spending time with family.
You didn't you didn't have any gathering or dinners.
I made a turkey breast for me and my kids.
Ah.
Um, and but like Thanksgiving's not a big holiday for me. I did some reading of comics because that's what I
Mm-hmm.
do in my spare time when I'm not streaming. I did do a lot of streaming of this Lego set. Uh, over the weekend. Though. um,
I saw your post about Daredevil.
oh yes, the my most
Um,
recent read.
yeah. So I mean, because I'm recently getting back into like
Comics.
reading comics again. Yeah.
Nice.
Like I don't know if you can see. Like, can I flip my camera? Maybe. Oh nope, that doesn't flip the camera.
It doesn't work. Yeah, I had that issue with when I was using my phone
Uh,
and Restream. It only liked the one camera, like both sides of my phone camera, and now it doesn't like my phone camera at all. So that's why I had to get a new setup.
uh, like my recent purchase. Uh-huh.
Do you have to buy online?
Oh, whoa. Okay, so you're not looking, but yeah, the Batman who
Oh,
laughs.
Batman. I don't
Mm.
really read DC stuff, but
Oh, look at you.
I did I did just pick up issues 1 to 5 of the new Superman series because of issue 5 was when Superman's son came out as bisexual. So I bought those ones.
Oh, oh, I see. How do you, okay, what do you think about that? How DC's, I mean,
Do you think it's
can
pandering?
I mean, I mean, I mean, first they're gonna go with Black Superman, and then what? Yeah, and then they had a Marvel mutant that was also bi, and then it just felt like I mean, can't they create?
New ones?
Yeah.
Sometimes. I mean, it depends. For me, like I have no context of Superman stuff, so it doesn't impact me the same way as it would like a hardcore fan, I suppose.
Mm.
Um, but like, I mean, I was pissed with how Iceman was handled when they made him gay instead of straight. And I was like, well, why can't you make him bi? Like I literally wrote into the comic book and my letter was published and I felt like the response was really defensive.
Really?
Yeah. 'Cause I'm just
Can
like,
you share that? Can you share that, please?
I think I posted it to Facebook at some point a while back. I'll see if I can dig it up for you
All
after
right.
the stream. But yeah, if I can't find the picture, um, I'll dig up the comic because I bought the issues. But yeah, I was that annoyed about because I'm like I like for me because I'm bisexual myself, so it made me angry. Like, why did you have to make him gay as opposed to bi? Because he had some really significant relationships with women, and like I
Yeah.
didn't
Yes.
understand.
Yes.
Like it felt like bi erasure to me. It felt like
Mm.
erasing the significance of those previous relationships. Because some of them were pretty significant. So I was just like, why are you doing this? But like I wasn't so upset that I like ignored that writer forevermore. Like I've picked up other stuff that I've picked up other stuff that he's written, right? So it's not like I was that upset about that. It was just that particular um the context was what made the difference for me.
Mm. Mm. I was like,
I had never written into a comic before. So it
I'm
was
just
really
waiting for.
funny that I was actually published. You got the
I don't know if you.
Berserker, the
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves one. I read the first issue and I thought it was too violent for me, so I didn't pick up the rest. But
Ah. Okay.
the main reason I picked it up was because my local comic shop commissioned their own cover for it. So I bought that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, which cover was that?
Hang on a sec. I can go. It's not that far away.
Oh, okay. Hey. It's once and it's zwei und it's King Soul. Ja, ja und ja. So, ja. And it's zwei. Yeah.
Sorry, it wasn't where I thought it was.
Oh. Oh wow. Which issue? Oh, that's the first
That's
issue. I'm
issue
so,
one,
yeah,
yeah.
because yeah. Oh wow. Oh, my first issues, yeah, different. Yeah, that's good. That's cool.
Yeah, I like to try and support my local comic shop when they do stuff like that. If it seems like something I'd be interested in, I'm like, it's Keanu Reeves. I was like, whoa, this is really violent.
um,
Have you read it yet?
yeah. I'm on the third issue now because we get things a bit
Later.
slow here.
Well, it makes a difference that the shipping is really slow right now as well, right? All the
Well, in a
converting.
world of where technology is advanced, you think you can get, um, but yeah, I'm just waiting for him to come out as gay too.
Keanu
Gabe.
Reeves or the character.
Because that's what America is. That's what America do. Um,
Didn't I just
but
see something about him getting married or something like that? Maybe I'm
no, like
remembering. No, it's something
he was
else.
just he in a statement he said like him and Winona Ryder has always been married.
Oh. Okay. Wait, I missed some pieces. Did I?
Oh
What did I
yeah.
have?
So how far are you now?
Okay, so you missed me showing this off at the beginning, but I'll show the house of where I'm at.
The Macalester Residence.
Don't go off. Okay.
Oh, oh. Wow.
That's how big it's looking at the moment.
I don't remember it being that big.
The house in the movie?
Yeah, the house in the movie.
Oh yeah, no, it's a huge house because they have so many people that are like staying there and stuff, right?
Right.
Why do I have
So
three
which
spare pieces? Oh, they're there. I didn't see where they went. Sorry, go on.
no which window was it when he used the Michael Jordan cutout to pretend like there were people in the house?
Okay, so I can show this off now that it's actually part of the set. So let me just. It's probably easier to do it on this. Okay,
Oh
so open up the door.
no! Wow!
And then you can move it around.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah. Hang on, let
Oh.
me open the other side too. Then you see
Whoa.
the side, the wig on the thing, so that one moves too. You see that? I don't know.
I can't really. It's
Oh,
really small.
it's in the that side.
Oh, okay. All right.
Kind of.
Does the upstairs open as well or no?
Yes, it does. Just hang on a sec.
Okay.
Close all the bits.
Don't
I don't want to drop it. Right. Hang on.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So this is the bathroom where he he does the aftershave thing. So the aftershave is on the sink. Here.
Mm, that's nice.
Yep.
Oof. Now
So
imagine
very,
when
very
they
detailed.
imagine if they do like a follow up and then you got to do the hotel plaza where they're staying at.
Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Do his
Uh,
uncle's derelict apartment, whatever it was. That's what it was, right? It's like nobody was there, and it was like
yep.
under renovation and stuff.
Mm.
All right, ready to open the next section? So, is
How?
there somewhere that so somewhere locally that you're buying these comics, or do you have to order them online and have them delivered?
Oh no, it's actually it's actually selling at a comic book store, and the name of the comic book store is the last comic book
Oh, right, right.
store.
It's yeah, that's the one that you told me about.
Yeah, it literally is the last comic book store in KL.
Do you have to travel far to get there?
Nah, it's about like a 10-minute drive.
That's okay.
Yeah, and I just found out that one of my neighbors is a collector as well, and he has like a what do you call it? Stand in? No, like a when they get new issues, they he gets like first dibs on it.
Oh, I have a pull list. That's what they're called here, where you tell you like the store knows exactly what you want, and so they will
Right,
order them for you and make sure that you get them.
right. So yeah, I'm piggybacking on his pull list.
Fair enough.
But no, it's I'm really getting to Berserker. Um, what's
Does it stay as
the
violent as the first issue?
oh hell yeah!
Okay. Yeah, I can't. It was too violent for me. I'm like, this is all
Did
violence.
you
There's nothing
did
else.
you like you did not like any John Wicks at all?
I haven't seen them.
You are missing out. There's so many pop references that people
So
will use, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I don't get it.
probably. What is the style of John Wick? Because I've heard of it, but I don't really know anything much
So
about it.
John Wick is basically a director who started off as a stuntman who wanted to do a stunt-filled action movie, and that's exactly what you got.
Mm,
When you have a stuntman who directs, he knows what angles to like shoot it from, and then you just have and because what Keanu Reeves made it such a hit, they spawned like four more. Like,
mm.
wow,
Okay. Well, I
yeah.
mean, if it's so, I I dig action. I don't dig like needless violence without like understanding its purpose. And that's what it felt like reading Berserker. Like there's just like
Oh,
more violence than I felt like it was necessary, and I didn't really
right.
understand the story.
Well, John Wick is more, let's say, um, humanely possible. I guess like as opposed to Berserker is like this like he can punch through the guy's chest and stuff like that. It's yeah, and John Wick doesn't have that kind of action, but he will have like a few headshots and a guy trying to throw knives at Keanu Reeves, but then he grabs the knife midair and throws it back
Mm.
at him, hits it in the face. So
Okay.
is that justified violence?
Well, I can give the first one a shot and see what I think. Like that would be fine.
Yeah, you know, um, just in case Christmas movies are not your thing, so just
I
watch
mean,
John Wick.
it's fine. Um, well, the only Christmas movie I watched recently was the one that you recommended me, the Love Hard
Yeah.
one, Christmas rom-com. Um,
And okay, I just want to say just the fact that they use the age old argument of is Die Hard a Christmas movie. I thought that was brilliant.
yeah, no, I enjoyed that too, especially that they gave it to the woman character. And then Love Actually was the male character's favorite. Because I like that kind of play on uh like against stereotypes, right? Like
Right, right, yeah.
that's what I
Mm.
enjoy. Um like I was previously involved with someone who liked the same rom-coms as me, and I'm just like, what? Like, you're a guy and you love all these rom-coms? What? That was a big
Did
surprise.
it did it weird you out, or were
No,
you
I
like,
loved it. I loved
oh,
it.
you okay, okay, okay.
I thought it was great because it was unexpected. We had a lot of the same tastes in movies, but obviously that did not work out. So, you know,
Huh, that's funny. Like same taste in music.
movies.
Sorry, same taste in movies, but didn't get along. Why was that?
No, no, he ghosted me after I moved here.
Oh,
And I mean, I partly understand, partly.
mm,
I didn't get the closure I would have liked to have gotten, but I've kind of given up any expectation of getting that. So, um,
do you feel like if you did not get some sort of closure, you would like some sort of closure?
oh, I would love to. Um, I mean, I would be open to him like reaching out and communicating with me again, but and I said that like probably far too many times, which is probably why he doesn't. um, so I am given up any hope or expectation of that happening. So
I see.
maybe I'll find somebody else who is as into movies and the same nerdy stuff as me at some point in the future.
Well, it is America.
I suppose. I suppose.
Oh,
Um, yes.
sorry. When was your Black Friday sale? Was it last Friday?
Yes, it was this past Friday.
Did you get anything?
I did. I ordered the Grogu Lego set. The
The
one where
what? Sorry.
Grogu, the baby Yoda
Oh, right,
from
right. Okay, okay,
Mandalorian,
yeah, yeah, okay.
where you actually build a model of him.
Oh, right, right,
I got
right.
that. It was discounted, and then plus it had I also had like a $10 gift card from the store, so I got an extra $10 off because of that. So that was nice. And then today was Cyber Monday. They have Black Friday sales go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then into Monday it's Cyber Monday, but it's still like the same sales. So for Cyber Monday today, I ordered some other Lego because the Lego store was having some. It had a sale on another set that I'd been eyeing, the Bird of Paradise or Bird of Paradise flowers set. It's like it looks like the flowers. So I got that, and then if you spent over $200, then they will send you like a free fleece blanket if you're a VIP, which I am, because obviously to be a VIP, don't buy this much Lego. Um, so I also ordered. It wasn't on discount, but I ordered the haunted house that I'd been eyeing for a while, and I'll save that and build that at Halloween next year.
This is the Disney haunted house.
No, no, just a regular haunted house.
Oh, oh.
But it looks cool. It's got if you buy like some add-ons, it has a working elevator in it.
No.
But you have to buy the add-ons to get it to do that. So I will
Oh,
look
I
into that
want a
at some
chip.
point. Yeah, you have to, it's like an extra $50 for like one part, and then there's two other parts you have to get that's an extra like $18 each. So like
Huh?
I will wait and I'll see. Um, they they ended up being sold out by the end of this weekend anyway, so clearly other people had the same idea. Putting things in the wrong place. Bad of me.
So what are you building now? I mean, it looks like you had the foundation down. You have all the floors stacked up. So what is
This
left?
this is the attic, like the base of the attic. So this
No, it
gap in
gets
here.
bigger.
Yeah, so this gap here is for the staircase to go up. And then there's gonna be the roof on top of this. It's
Oh,
quite big. And then
wow.
after the roof is done, there's like a back room that I need to attach to it that's not there yet. And then the treehouse. A lot of bits. So I
He had
still
a
because
tree house?
I think it's a treehouse. Like he like zip lines down out of the house into the treehouse.
Oh.
And then like when the wet bandits try and like climb on the thing out of it, then he cuts it and then they fall into the house. Do you remember that?
I'm trying. It's like I'm trying to picture. Yeah. Well, I know what I'm watching later. Um. Yeah. Another movie my friend recommended to me that I didn't think about much. But it was Fatherhood with Kevin Hart.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah. So, because I mean, I know, like I know what to expect from a Kevin Hart movie. You know, his little antics and stuff like that. But apparently, this is like a different side of him. Like
Mm.
it's just
So
like
less
yeah,
comedic, more serious?
yeah, less comedic, more serious. But has he's not gonna give up his humor. But yeah,
Oh yeah, no, of course. You still have a bit of that, but you can have a good balance, right, with between humor
mm.
and seriousness.
Like what's the movie that he did with Bryan Cranston? That was a French remake. Where Cranston's character was paraplegic,
I
and
don't
he
think I
he need
saw that.
it was on it was on Amazon. I remember that, but that was like you see uh you see Kevin Hart in a different light, so you're like,
Mm.
whoa, like
I,
um yeah.
oh, I was gonna say I like seeing actors that are able to branch out to do different types of roles that aren't their typical roles.
Yeah. um and as I don't know, like some people say he's just like too much, or but someone that I kind of like really really admire is The Rock.
Mhm. Yeah,
On
he's got
how
a lot of great things.
like how he what did I say he broke into Hollywood, and then Hollywood told him to look a certain way, and he did that, and he wasn't happy with it, and he
Mm.
said, fuck this, I'm just gonna do me. And then he's happy being that big, like, muscular guy, and he believes that this big muscular guy can be an action hero.
Hmm.
And then it's how you deliver the role, and And props to him that he did. You don't regularly stereotype heroes as that small guy anymore. It's back to the 80s when they're all big, burly, muscular men like Stallone and Schwarzenegger. Damn, I miss those days.
The big muscular men. I don't know if you saw this yet, but I posted some pictures I took of the most recent graphic novel that I read that I finished yesterday. It was all so it's a bunch of different Marvel characters that randomly teamed up together, and uh, in several issues of the book, there were like just various points where the bad guys were ripping the shirts off the men, the male superheroes. I was like, you're just trying to make them look naked. Like, just what's going on? I got a lot of amusement out of it.
Why? It's kind of like what men would expect, when girls get in a fight, when chicks get in fights, like,
Yes.
oh, I'm gonna tear you.
It just, part of me wondered, like, was someone involved with this? Were they attracted to men, and like that's why they wanted to show off these men's bodies? I was not used to having like that much clothes being ripped off of the superheroes. Of their like muscly bodies, like that's specifically where it was happening.
Oh my god.
I'm drinking Thai iced tea tonight, which is not what I normally drink because I don't make it myself. But I had Thai food for my birthday dinner, and so that's when I get Thai iced tea.
What really really sweet one?
Yes.
Yeah,
You like that
I
one?
know. Yeah. So there's this place that I just found out about like um, 2 years ago, before the pandemic.
Mm.
Um, it's Northern Thai cooking, and the difference between Northern Thai and like just I guess Central or Southern, where Bangkok is,
Mm-hmm.
um, they have spicier shit.
Ah.
Yeah,
It makes a difference.
and their tom yum. There's the soup base. There's
Mm-hmm.
the like very thick stewy type, and then there's the clear soup. Yeah, the clear soup. So the clear soup is the dangerous one. You think you'd be like, oh yeah, clear tom yum. It's like there's no orange or red tint to it, right? But
It's deceptively spicy.
I was like, wow. Because I love my spicy shit, so I ordered it, and then it came to me clear. I was like, what is this? I didn't order this. And I said, no, this is spicy tom yum. This is spicy tom yum. I'm like, let's make it more spicy. Like I add more chili flakes. And, oh my god! I tell you, my ass was on fire.
Yeah, my white ass would not be able to handle that. I when I order in the US, I order medium, um, which is probably like mild in Malaysia. So I can't handle the extra spicy. Even when I order, like my nose is dripping after I finish eating.
It's so funny. Actually, I've never met an Australian who could handle spiciness.
Like any spiciness at all?
Any spiciness at all.
What?
Like, yeah.
My
So I'm
oldest kid
like,
loves spicy.
really? Okay,
Yeah.
because he was born. He was born. Where was he born?
No, she was born in Australia.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, we're not talking about Leo. Okay.
no. Leo can yeah, he cannot. Sorry, I don't shouldn't really be using my kids' names.
Oh, yeah.
But my youngest, no, cannot really handle the spiciness, and says, "No, if it's spicy, I don't want it." So,
Mm, hmm. Yeah, no, because a few of the Australian comics who used to come up, we take them out to eat, and it's like, yeah, I can't take
they
spicy.
always freak out at the
Yeah,
spiciness. Oh
yeah, they're
man.
like, oh, what is that? It's like, it's just mild.
Well, I mean, I did live there for 5.5 years. You kind of develop and get accustomed to it. If you're just a tourist, I guess I can understand if that's not the case. Right,
Oh my
that's what
god.
most Australians are when they go.
Taki 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 dumba.
Are you Maureen, is Malaysia like receiving tourists again now, or is it all like not?
Oh my god, they were. I mean, yeah, they were, and then now it's just like with the was it Omicron.
Oh yeah, the
Oh
next
my
one.
god. Oh, but I don't think Malaysia can survive another lockdown.
Yeah. Ugh. Do you think that they're gonna try and lock down like all the venues and stuff again?
I mean, if it's detrimental to the country, I mean, yeah, they would have to.
Oh man.
I mean, I don't blame them, but damn, people are just losing money.
Yeah.
And it's because my housemate, okay,
Hmm.
he he recently got married, so
Hmm.
his wife and her child has moved into our small little condominium,
Hmm.
and and I mean, I kind of feel guilty, but I haven't really looked out for a place to stay, but all the places that I want to stay or even um remotely be interested in going to, it just it's I'm not in my budget anymore. Like I don't think my financials can keep up with like
The increased
things being,
rental costs and stuff.
yeah, and like jobs being very like random.
Yeah.
So I might, oh man, it's hard for me to say, but I think I might have to move back with my parents.
Oh no.
Uh, and then we're gonna
Yikes.
have to do this, and then my mom is gonna walk in and say, Zach, you don't come in. No. Mom, I'm on live here.
Maybe that's why Prakash won't stream with me because he's staying with his parents now.
Oh yeah. So Prakash had like he was staying nearby the crack house and everything like that, enjoying that bachelor life,
Yeah.
and then had to move back in. I'm telling you, it's very very hard.
Yes. I feel fortunate to be in the position that I'm in where I was able to negotiate to keep my house in my divorce.
Mm, mm.
So I didn't have to move because I imagine I probably would have been in a very similar position otherwise. If I had to sell, I would not have been able to buy a place this good. And then, like, property taxes is based on the amount that you pay for the place when you
Oh,
buy it. And and then it, like, goes up every year due to inflation or whatever. But it's like it doesn't go up so much. Like, so if I had bought this house now as opposed to 7.5 years ago, 8 years ago, whatever, um, my property taxes would probably be double what they are now. So like I did not want to have to
oh,
go through any of that.
oh,
My
shit.
house has gone up significantly in value. um, yeah, so then I was also fortunate to improve my work situation so that I could afford afford to do a lot more. Let's just say, which is why I buy so much Lego. You know how it is. When you have money,
I
you
know how
spend it.
it is. Um, so when I broke up with my ex in 2016, and then
Was that your last ex that you had?
yeah, my last ex, and then all this money was coming in from jobs and stuff like that, and then I was like, look at my bank account, like why do I have so much money? And then I realized that when I was with her, like we would, because she was a traveler, right? So like
Yeah.
almost every month we would go somewhere, and then she blog about it. She'll like shoot videos. So so some of these trips, you know, I mean, I'm not like ragging on her, but some of these trips were sponsored, thank God. But some of these trips,
You were paying
it
for.
came, yeah. It's like, no, we go half half, and then she'll be like, I get you next time, Bambi. I'm like,
Oh no. I imagine my ex-husband probably felt like that with all the trips that I went on when we lived in Malaysia. But I
what?
did I traveled a lot when I lived in Malaysia. But I also got a lot of those AirAsia free flight deals.
Right, 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 right. Um,
um, I was just saying in my last stream that I did, I was talking about how um, 4 of the 6 birthdays that I had when I lived in Malaysia uh, were spent out of Malaysia. Like, I traveled for my birthday. So that was the thing that happened.
um, what was I gonna say? So you said you got some like few things from the divorce. What would it like? Or is that should we not talk?
What else did I get in the divorce?
Yeah.
I got everything that I wanted. I mean, imagine, much to my ex-husband's dismay.
Uh,
He eventually settled and gave me everything that I wanted.
that's nice. Um, yeah. So okay. So I have a story. Like, a close friend of mine, she married this guy very young when she was like 20, 24, 25.
Oh, that's older
Uh,
than me. I was
uh,
22. 20,
oh.
yeah, I was 22 when I got married.
Well, basically, they got married because the the ex-husband, I guess, the guy at the time, he got a big promotion in his job as a banker, so he was like raking it in, right?
Mhm.
Turns out that for 3 years he cheated on her, um, with one of those barmaids, like, I don't know how to describe them, the hostesses,
Hmm.
Basically, it's if the setting was in America, like he would have cheated on her with like some high class stripper, you know.
Hmm.
I got her pregnant, um, uh, and it was a whole thing. And guys being guys, we think we're so careful, right? But the,
But
the
they're
the
not really.
dumbass the dumbass left his WhatsApp message on active on his computer. So obviously she was messaging, and then like my friend saw it and was like, "What the fuck?" And yeah, they have like he already has a daughter with my friend, and then he's got a son with the stripper.
Wow.
And and then because of the pandemic, the stripper had to leave the country,
Oh no. What
and
country
he
was she from?
Thailand.
Ah.
And then of course he wouldn't go because like I'm not gonna give up my job for you. And got a big tussle and like made a scene actually in the airport.
Mm.
Uh, but obviously my friend's like no longer involved with him. But because his own family loved my friend so much, in the divorce settlement, she's getting a car. She got a brand new Mercedes, right? uh, and get this, she's getting herself um, a condo slash bungalow that he's paying for
Wow.
everything.
Well, I
Uh,
mean, if you're so I assume that Malaysia, like, it's a fault divorce state. So if you like screw up, which he clearly did because he cheated for so long, then the party that's not at fault is more likely to do better in the divorce.
I
Is that
guess,
right?
but honestly, this is how good my friend is. Like, this is what a saint she is, right? She just wanted to be over and done with him, just nothing to do with him anymore. But she didn't want the she didn't want the Mercedes, she didn't want the house, but the family was insistent. It's like, no, 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 no.
Because they felt so bad that the the ex husband was treating her so
Like it's
poorly
like, how
and did
can my
that.
son be such a dumbass, right? Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, I was like, wow. I mean, I can joke about it now. I was like, divorce is suits you well.
To your friend, you mean? Divorce suits your friend well?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Because she was like, yeah, she picked me up in her new Mercedes. I'm like, I said, bitch, you were just driving a beat down Toyota before this. This is like a success. Like, are you getting jobs that I don't know about? Because she's in the industry, right? So, uh, yeah,
Well, I got to keep my car, but that was not because of anything like that. It was because we bought the car with money that was my sole separate property.
right.
Um, because it came from an inheritance from when my mum passed away. So it was like, this is clearly my car. He tried to claim that he should get 50-50 of the car. I was like, no, dude, that's mine. I bought it with my own damn money. um, yeah, my ex husband's family did not want to hear anything from my side of like they wanted to be neutral about everything. So it was like, whatever.
Right.
My
Mm.
ex-husband wanted to be was he forbade me from talking to his family. I was like, I'm the mother of their nieces, nephews, grandchildren, whatever. Um, they're not gonna they don't want to cut me off. Like, well, I'm not a jerk. So you know, but that's the kind of person my ex-husband was. Okay.
Okay. How's the attic coming along?
Where are we at? This much. it's
How much? How
it's
much
mostly
bigger?
roof right now.
Yeah. How much?
I think we've got like 2 more sections of bags for the attic
Ooh.
once I'm done with this lot. So do you think, because you mentioned that your last girlfriend traveled a lot, do you think that your next like person, your ideal kind of person that you would want to settle down with is someone that wouldn't want to travel so much so you don't have to spend as much money on stuff like that?
No, actually, I'm grateful that she wanted to travel a lot. Like, I really, I really took the time to appreciate the places that we visited, albeit
Mhm,
like weird places like uh, Laos.
mhm,
I was like, what the fuck are we gonna do in Laos? It's, it's it's the little like adventures that we shared together that made me appreciate travel so much. Like, if my next girlfriend likes to travel, like, whoa, more like, okay, cool. I like to travel too.
that's
And
fair.
being a diplomatic kid, I
Mm.
mean, yeah, diplo brat. You, you get that itch to travel as
Right.
well. And I realized that when I was with her, that the I didn't feel claustrophobic in KL at all.
Because you
Yeah.
had the opportunity to travel?
Yes, I did, and it was always something. Like my first 5 6 years in KL. I mean, I adjusted well. I was all right, but I still like I didn't feel fulfilled.
Mm.
I just, or there was just like that itchiness that I couldn't scratch, and I realized, oh, maybe I should try and move. And at that time, considered moving to Australia because they were shooting a lot of Hollywood stuff in
Yeah.
Australia.
Okay, still are.
Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, so yeah, but I was involved like in projects or something that prevented me from traveling, and then
Mm,
eventually when I started my own production house with my boys,
mhm.
it just felt like that's when I planted my roots here. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be going in anywhere anytime. So travel helps, I guess, gets me away from.
Yeah, I can relate to that because I feel like that's kind of what I went through when I lived there. I traveled a lot because, Malaysia didn't it took a long time for me to feel like Malaysia was at home, or was home to me.
Mm,
And like by the time I was moving to here, it did feel like home, and I was kind of pissed with my ex-husband for making us leave, because I wanted
mm,
to stay at that point. But like for most of the years up until then, I had been like, um, I need to get out of this place to like see more and do more stuff because I'm like going crazy being isolated, so isolated, just because it was so hard for me to um, develop the friendships that I wanted. And I know that's a weird thing to say now because I'm talking to somebody that I've made friends with when I lived there. But it always felt like everyone was so busy and I didn't know um, how to like develop those friendships further
mm.
or to the level that I wanted to.
Um,
'Cause I think part of it's because I was an outsider. Like that's why Augustine and I connected as well as we did because we were both outsiders, right?
right. I mean, that was the only part I hate about, like, every time we shifted to a new country, was that reestablishing like a friendship.
Hmm.
Like, okay, who can I get along with? Who can I trust? That kind of stuff. It always felt weird coming into a school mid semester when everybody's already like chummy with each other,
Hmm.
and mixing with the wrong crowd would like determine your like.
the future of your ability to be cool or not.
Exactly.
How much time have I
And
got with you today? Have you got anything else that you have to go to at some point?
yeah, well, this week is all about following up with our feature film. So
Oh,
like we got to follow up with who we want to hire as our project manager. And I don't know, like it's getting pretty serious. We've always talked about this movie for a long time. Um,
and now it's actually happening.
yeah.
It's exciting.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, I always appreciate that you uh, want to jump on these streams with me.
I think it's fun. It's so much fun.
you you would be a better Mario than Chris Pratt.
Oh my God. Did you hear? Did you hear his
He's not, they said he's not even going to do an Italian accent. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, how bad is this going to be?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't understand Hollywood's obsession with Chris Pratt doing voiceover stuff at the moment. But I did I did see someone posted like a theory that it was because he was unvaccinated and that was the only kind of work that he could get because of being
Oh
unvaccinated.
no.
Like, ooh, that would make sense. But I don't know. I mean, it's probably just a rumor. I don't know how accurate it is. Have you got any other shows coming up this week, or is it just all film project stuff?
Right now, it's this week is I have a show with Joanne again, but it's
Mm-hmm.
at the Joke Factory.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I would like to check out that venue. I
okay.
see all of this stuff in my social media. The Joke Factory was not around when I lived there. I moved just after Crack House opened, so it seems like there's been a bunch of changes since then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Will I ever get to go back? Who knows with the pandemic?
I think it's people have a problem with the 14 days quarantine. That's the thing. Like
Yes.
they just waste a month in
Yeah,
quarantine. Yeah.
I'm not gonna travel while there's if I have to quarantine for a couple of weeks. It's not worth my time or money to do that. It's just that I don't care how much I might miss people and want to see what things are going. But it's also like just not trusting whether or not things are going to get bad again and whether things would get shut down. Like you know,
Mm.
will I even would I even be able to do the things by the time I actually by the time the flight is booked and comes around, because things can change so fast.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh no!
Wait,
They moved up a date for one of our corporate video shoots. So now I gotta like. focus on this.
Mm. Oh,
Mm.
hopefully it doesn't conflict with something else that you had planned.
Mm, like I like to say that I don't really plan my stuff like outside the week.
Mm.
But sometimes I feel like if anything more than 2 or 3 weeks, I'll like, oh, I forgot. Was I supposed to do that? You know, people remind me stuff. I don't know. Sometimes I feel. I mean, I don't want to be a diva, but I'm getting on in the age where I forget stuff. I uh, I need an assistant. I need an assistant to be like, yes, sir, your appointment is for.
That's fair. Um, yeah, I don't remember things as well as I used to, but I just keep track of things like that in a calendar. But I just don't have a lot of plans right now, like anything.
Mm. Mm.
This part just looks so silly.
What?
This part just looks so silly. It's a lamp, um, but this particular Lego piece is if it's a different color, it's a sausage or a
Mm.
hot dog sausage. Um, but it's black, so it kind of looks like something else.
Oh. Oh.
Especially when you're putting it in this little hole.
Wow. It's the little things, Dom. It's the little things.
I labeled my channel on Twitch adults only because like there might be things like this, and I was like, yeah, I'm not catering to children. Anyhow. It says we have one viewer, but I have no idea if it's someone that's actually paying attention. When I streamed 2 days ago, I had like 2 viewers for the majority of the time, but they never said anything. So I'm just like, I have no idea if anyone's like paying attention, or ever do I just have bots watching me? Like, what's going on?
Mm.
Is someone stalking me? I don't think so.
Why do you need a lamp in the attic anyway?
What, this has got his battle plans on it.
Oh, okay.
So it's a desk.
So it's like a desk lamp, not like a street
Yes.
lamp.
Yeah. No, it's a desk lamp. So I think the section I'm doing right now is like just different bits and pieces to put inside the attic to make it look detailed.
Mm.
So it looks like I'm building a gumball machine now. Do you remember there being a gumball machine, or is this just random?
No, because that's where he releases, and then
Oh,
they
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 slip
trip.
on
Yeah,
the stuff. Okay,
yeah.
fair enough. I don't remember that part, but yeah, it's like you're not remembering the zip line
Yeah.
thing.
Interesting fact. The they use like stuntmen to like do some of the stunts, and at
Mm-hmm.
that time there was no like CGI, I guess, capabilities or what you can cheat with now,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So these guys actually had to fall off like on concrete and off the stairs. I
Yikes.
thought that was like, yay.
So they didn't have like mats underneath and trick camera angles and stuff.
Nope. And then the part where this is all from what the movies that made us, by the way,
Okay.
on
Yeah.
Netflix. So the part where Joe Pesci's character was slipping on the stairs because of the ice,
Hmm.
they took 3 takes of that. So imagine trying to fall
Oh,
down like that.
yikes.
Yeah, three
Ouch.
times. I'm like, yeesh. And
Yikes.
each time, the director, Chris Columbus, yeah, I know, would look away, and he was like, "Did we get it?" It was, it was like it would make him cringe. So you're like,
Oh man. Yeah, I would probably be the same way. It's like, why? Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that I could direct a stuntful film. I'm more of a rom-com kind of person.
mm,
Um, my my longest film that I've made, which was like 14 minutes, was a coming of age uh anti rom-com. I don't know. Like, the story was about a girl who I had to be like, hey, um, well, she kind of was getting with a guy in it, and then I wanted the like overall decision to be like, you know what, I don't need a man in my life. I'm just gonna go and do my own thing.
mm. Wearing nice lingerie is no longer about appealing to men. Oh,
Why not?
it is my way in expressing sexiness in my own terms. Okay,
Who posted
Eh,
that?
some girl in her lingerie.
Was it me? That sounds like something I would say.
Really? Oh no.
I've posted pictures of I have a separate Instagram account for stuff like that now.
Ah, like a OnlyFans, eh?
Except no one has to pay for it.
What?
I,
Come on,
what do you mean, come on?
make them pay. Make them pay.
No, it's just for myself. I'm restrictive of who I accept.
Yeah, that's why you have OnlyFans.
There's the gumball machine.
Eh, does it spit out gumballs?
Nope. It doesn't actually function like that. You spin the top around.
Pay attention
That
to
sounds
detail, Lego.
very attention to detail. I don't think
Shoo.
anyone would pay to see me in my underwear. No one pays to do other things, support me in other ways. So why would they pay to see me in my underwear?
Because, naked.
That underwear is not naked.
Well, I mean, it's the closest to naked. And then, some guys, like, they say, like, yeah, sometimes I prefer uh girls who, like, tease you with, like, their bras and panties and the girls who just, like, naked like that because it just leaves much more to the imagination.
Oh, okay.
Like, shut up, bro. Naked is always better. Uh, okay. So, what do you think I should have for lunch? Because uh,
What are your options? What are you tossing up choices between?
I don't know. This is the struggle that I go with every day.
Oh, well, we were talking about Thai food earlier because that's what I had, so you can go with Thai. Be
Thai
boring.
food.
Tomorrow for dinner, I'm gonna have Vietnamese. I'm going out with a friend uh, who uh, also has a birthday soon, and tomorrow night's like the middle of our two birthdays. So
Oh.
I was like, "Hey, we should have a combined birthday celebration. Go out for dinner together."
Is it gonna be hibachi?
Hibachi.
Yeah, I don't know. No?
We're
Do you
going
know what
to.
that is?
I'll probably get pho, the noodles.
Oh, pho. Um, how's the Okay, so I don't know if this is weird or not, but I actually prefer the baguettes that the Vietnamese make as opposed to the French people make.
I don't know if I've had of those. Maybe I did when I went to Vietnam. I don't remember.
You never had a banh mi?
I can't remember if I have or not.
It's just okay, because I guess you don't appreciate sandwiches as much as I do.
I'm not a big sandwich person. That is true.
Uh, yeah.
Uh, yeah, but I do like. We talked about me getting a po' boy uh, on one of the previous streams, so I do like those. Those are good.
Mm, do we like lobster roll?
What, lobster roll? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I've never had that. I I kind of am not really a lobster eater since when I was 21 and I went to Red Lobster with my family in Utah.
No.
Um, and uh, I drank alcohol because I was 21 and it was allowed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I drank too
Mm-hmm.
much.
Mm-hmm.
And I was eating a lobster salad
Mm-hmm.
and uh, my food and my drink ended up in my daiquiri glass at the
Mm.
table. I was not even able to get up and go to the restroom. It was at the table.
Oh.
So I
Mm.
am reluctant ever since to eat any kind of lobster because of that
Really?
experience.
Wow. That was your own fault. You know that, right?
Yes, I do know that because I was a stupid 21-year-old.
uh,
Well,
oh, but
anyway.
basic no, I mean, okay. I don't like porridge.
Mm.
Okay. And the reason why I don't like porridge is because every time I got sick or I was ill,
Oh.
anything, my mom would feed me porridge and chicken. And it is the worst thing ever. I just don't get it. You know, if you want
Mhm.
risotto, I mean, fucking make risotto. Why does it got to be all like goopy and shit?
Yeah, no, I get that. Um,
Yeah. So that is why I associate porridge with sick food, right?
mhm.
You can't associate lobsters with one night of, I mean, like,
I did, man. It was it was a it was an experience that I will never forget. Right? Clearly, that is the case.
mm, maybe you didn't have proper lobster. That's why. Like,
Probably. I mean, it was Red Lobster. I'm sure
I was
that
gonna
makes a
say, yeah, you
difference.
went to. It's like
That's Middle America's idea of fancy eating. It's
no, no, it's
not real. Uh, you know what I mean.
you should have seen it when Red Lobster opened in KL, and everybody was like, "Oh yes, this fine dining. This fine dining Red Lobster. You must make a reservation." I was
Wait,
like,
what? Really? You had to make a reservation at Red
because
Lobster?
people were like, it was like people, it was all the hype. Everybody was going to it, you know?
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then till they
When
realized that Red
I
Lobster
don't
was shit.
I don't remember there being a Red Lobster when I was there. When did it open?
I am not sure, but I can honestly say, eh,
It
yeah,
doesn't matter.
no. Okay. This is how bougie they thought Red Lobster is. Okay, they opened next to the DoubleTree Hilton. It was like, yes, Hilton. Yes, we recommend you try the Red Lobster. Red Lobster.
So, and I know you talked about like there being a Taco Bell there now as well. Was that a similar kind of like was the impression of Taco Bell of a higher quality than what reputation it
Oh
has
no,
in
no.
the US?
Taco Bell is still Taco Bell. It's
Okay.
and I don't.
I
I
don't know
get it
because there's
when
not a lot of Mexican restaurants in KL.
right. Um. Yeah, that is true. Uh, so if anybody from Mexico wants to come over,
Please do.
please do.
Bring some
Exactly.
better food. Better Mexican food.
So yeah, I don't. It doesn't say when they opened Red Lobster,
Mm. Does it feel
but
recent
yeah,
or longer ago?
Taco Bell is just it's still in the it's still in the hype. There's still I don't understand why there's like a 30 to 40 minute wait just to order,
Wow.
you know, and then it's
Yeah.
another 30 40 minute wait to get your order. Um, it's
That's
ridiculous. I
wow.
don't know what I, they
That's
have
not
10
fast food. Like it's meant to be a fast food restaurant. That is not
exactly. They
fast.
have 10 people working like two stations, you know.
Wow.
Um, I don't want to say, because Malays they're
But if you wanted to, you could because you are one.
oh,
You'd just
right.
be
So
making fun of your own.
fucking slow ass Malays who don't know how to talk. What do you really need five people to make one taco? It's simple, soft or hard shell. Then you put the stuff in there, and then how slow can you go? And they don't have everything. They don't have everything that on the menu here. Like they don't have
Mm.
chalupas.
Do
You know.
they treat it like Subway where like they pass the different things along in the section?
Yes.
Oh my
Okay. So
god.
and recently, the big thing is they opened up Five Guys
Hmm.
in Genting of all places.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So this is where the new hype is, like the 30 40 minute wait just to get a seat or just to order the food, right?
Hmm.
Um and you had this time it's even worse. You have 20 people manning like two stations. It's like, okay, I toast the
Give them
bun, I
more
pass the bun.
stations.
That
If like they're gonna like
it
have that many
was
people, they need more
I
stations.
It's like I make the buns, you put the relish. I put the relish, you put the sauce. I put the sauce, you put the bun. Right? And it's like you really need all these people really to just make a burger.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how they can't move any faster.
It's meant to be fast food. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't I
Exactamundo.
I didn't go to a lot of fast food restaurants when I lived there. I went to the more upscale, slightly more upscale American chain more often, like TGI Fridays.
Cool. Did you write in Jello shots?
I didn't do the jelly shots. I did, but there was one year I went for the Halloween thing, and it was a dress up competition. There was me and one other person that dressed up for the competition, and I was better dressed. The other one was a tacky Sailor Moon costume that wasn't even like completely finished. It was just not great, and I was dressed up as my pirate character. And I was clearly the better dressed one, but they didn't give the prize to best dressed. They gave it to who could scream the loudest, which is just a stupid way to have a prize. So I lost, but I still got like a bunch of vouchers and stuff for being second place because it was me and one other person.
Mm.
Anyhow,
So tie, huh?
yes. Are you deciding to get Thai now?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if this place where, because I gotta stop by my glasses shop and get my glasses fixed and seeing what's available over there.
Mm.
Mhm. And
Did
nope,
you
I cannot
find
do
the
this shoot.
what the one that they changed on you?
Yeah, hey, just change shit around. Like, I got things to do.
Right. You have a life. You have
I have.
other things.
Oh, good. All right. So where are we? Where are we now?
With the progress, putting some
Oh,
more roof on.
oh.
It has a whole open part. I don't know how that's gonna go. Maybe it's gonna like lift lift off kind of thing.
That's crazy.
I don't know. We will see.
Mm. Oh man,
What?
just trying to negotiate with these
The change of
client
time.
people. Yeah.
How dare you change this on me? It
Hmm.
doesn't work.
People do set dates for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Check to see if the new changes work for everyone before you confirm it. Oops. Wrong size.
Hey, so question. You
Yes.
know those inflatable T-Rexes?
Oh, yes. I do know those.
What's the biggest size do you think they have?
Ooh, I don't know. I reckon they probably have them pretty big. I remember a story about someone wearing one of those uh, in a hospital during COVID to try and like cheer people up.
Mm-mm.
And they had like the fan inside to keep it inflated and stuff, and it ended up spreading COVID around the hospital because the person that was wearing it. Yeah.
No. Yeah. So unfortunate. What the hell? Uh, but if I order one, because there's some things that I can't get like shipped over here to from the places. Can I use your address to deliver it to?
Will you want me to ship it to you? Or are you going to
Um.
come visit me to pick it up?
Oh.
Please say the latter.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Just hang on a sec. Just hang on a sec. My kid is trying to ask me something as well, so I'm just gonna
All right.
pause
All right.
and go on
Sure.
mute for
Sure.
a
Sure.
second.
Sure. 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 Hmm.
He's like, I want to have something to do before I go to bed, but I don't have anything to read right now, and I can't play the game that I want to play because it's on the device that you're using to stream on. Like, I have lots of comics. Go have a look and see if there's one that you want to read. That's what I said. That's what they're there for.
Are they not into comics?
Not to the same extent that I am.
Mm.
They both read the Avatar comics that I get, like the trade books of those. And my older one has read like Young Avengers stuff and some Ant-Man stuff. But
Mm.
otherwise they don't really read them. So I've tried. They watch the movies with me. I mean, that's good enough for now. For now, at least they do some of those things with me, right? Could be worse. You can't find anything?
No, just talking to the team.
Oh, I was talking to my kid. I can't find a
Oh,
comic. Can't find a comic? No. You cannot. Maybe tomorrow, okay? Why don't you just go to bed? You've got school tomorrow anyway. Not right now. I'm streaming. You want to give me a tea dragon? Don't be on that camera. He wants me to show off this plush tea dragon toy that I got. It was a Kickstarter project that I backed earlier this year, based on a series of comics. In fact, or graphic novels for kids, which is cute. You want me to show that one too? Okay, so he wants me to show off this other tea dragon as well. This one's called Mountain Chamomile. This one's
Mountain.
robust tea, chamomile tea, but mountain chamomile. You want me to show that one too? My goodness. Or are you stealing that one? I think
Are, are
Zach
they
probably knows
are
Psyduck.
they dragons? Hey, Psyduck! Hey, Psyduck.
Yes, that like tea dragons, so not like real big dragons or whatever, but um, dragons nonetheless. That's enough. You can go to bed now. Okay, one more. That's on. Because you know this one too. Go to
Hey, Jigglypuff.
I have way more toys in my bedroom than most adults my age, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah, nothing to be afraid of.
I'm not judging myself. I'm fine with it. Go to bed.
Yeah.
I like
Um.
being more myself now. Ooh, hang on. Wait,
Okay.
I did something wrong.
Phenomenal cosmic powers.
Oh no, I missed a step.
Oh no! What
It's fine.
happened?
It's not a big deal. I just didn't see that I had to put these parts in here. I don't know what instruction ago that it was, but it explains why uh, these pieces went where they did. That I thought that's not being clipped onto anything. Oh, it was meant to be clipped onto something. Do you feel like dating has picked up in KL now?
Picked up in what sense?
Like more people are feeling more like that they can go out and date and meet people?
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are dating at the moment, including myself. You know, I think all those all those times we were swiping right on during during the lockdown, it's just like, hey, you know, this might be a little forward, but you want to meet up? Hey, we meet up. Yeah, meet up.
Hmm. Yeah, I have not felt comfortable doing any of that. That's why I have a
Uh,
friend that I send dirty messages to instead.
huh. if okay, I might need to step off
Can you finish?
and yeah, deal with this matter
Well,
at hand.
I just finished a section, so I can end the stream. I can do the rest another time.
Okay, but you said you missed a step, so what's going
No, no, no. I went back and I did that.
on?
I did that part.
Okay, all right, all right,
It wasn't that big of a deal.
okay.
So this is where I'm at with the roof. Yeah,
These
I
white
did
peoples have like a roof, an attic.
Wait. I went to a lot of Malaysian houses that were bigger than houses that I was used to.
Are they? Are they
Maybe I just knew a lot of really fancy Malaysians. I it was possible.
mm,
But yeah,
where to go, Idaho?
there's a hole in the roof. Don't know
It's
why.
okay.
It's supposed to be there.
Good job though,
And then there's a spider web. See?
because it's
The attic.
dusty. Yes.
It's the attic.
Attention to detail, Lego. Way to go.
Mm-hmm. It's the same spider webs that they have in the Daily Bugle. Spider-Man was here. I watched the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie with my kids today.
Ah, and
Um, I didn't remember how bad some of the acting was.
Ah, yeah.
But overall, I mean, it's still like it's a good origin story of uh, Peter Parker's history. I still feel that way. I don't think that that's something that was captured as well in any of the other ones.
Yeah, I think by the time Tom Holland's
People were
Spider-Man
sick of
came out,
it.
yeah, people were like, "No, it's enough already. We don't need to see Uncle Ben, guys,
I
a third
don't need
time."
another origin story. No, I agree. I agree. Um, why try to improve on what was already a reasonably good job of that origin story anyway?
You know, Green and well, good job today, Dom.
Thank you. Getting there, making progress. We'll see. I don't know when I'm going to stream again next. I might take a break from the Home Alone one and start on my Christmas ones since it's going to be December soon.
Is it
Um,
that big? Yeah, your Christmas one.
one of them is pretty big. The Santa
Mm.
Sleigh set, I think I would be able to do it one stream. Although I don't know, I need to check how many pieces it is. I think it might still be a little bit more than the Shang-Chi set that I did. So,
Ah,
and that was like a 3-hour stream. So it just depends. I feel bad asking too many people like to give up a lot of their time chat with me while I'm building Lego.
ah. It's okay. I mean, I don't get busy until like afternoons anyway. So
Hmm. Well,
yeah.
I appreciate that. it,
Well,
it's been great to like catch up with you because I mean I feel like the pandemic has been because my life has changed so much uh, in the last couple of years. I just had a lot of time where I spent was just like thinking about my past and reminiscing and missing people and wondering how things would have been if certain parts of my life had been different.
right, right.
So, yeah.
I get you.
Hmm.
But you know, we must move on with the future, with the present.
I do that too, but that's I can still appreciate that I can reconnect with friends from where I used to live.
Thank you, technology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, video chat existed when I lived in Malaysia because that's how um, I mentioned the last stream that we did together that I ended up traveling to the US to hook
Right,
up with
right.
a couple of guys. But so like I had met them on video chat, so it's been around for a long time. Just it
But
wasn't
now
as
it's
used as much as what it is
yes. Now you're getting it in 4K quality. Not
now.
that.
Well, if you have the devices, it does 4K. Then sure. I don't know that I
Yeah. It's
do.
not that 480 bullshit.
Fair, fair.
All right,
Thank you so much for joining again.
no worries. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Uh,
Bye.
bye.
And I'll end the stream now as well. I'm not going to continue on. So if you're joining me later, thank you so much for watching back. I noticed I did have a number of extra views on YouTube for my last stream. So if you've joined to watch later on, feel free to like, subscribe. Then you'll get notifications for when I'm streaming next because I don't always announce it. Until next time, bye. It's my, there we go.